Okay, everybody, here we go. It's you and me, and we really do have to talk. A lot of stuff going on. It's Thursday, November 4th, 2021. I don't know where to start. Let's start off with this. We got more economic news today that is, frankly, some of this is even blowing my mind. That's how extremely bad it is. All right, number one. We got, again, first-time unemployment claims for last week coming in at 269,000. By any measure that you want to look at this, it is abysmal. However, turn on any of the mainstream channels and they're going to tell you this is a good thing. This is a really, really good thing. Make that up. But this is where it gets even more insane, okay? Third quarter U.S. productivity, we just passed this, okay, plunged 5%, and it gets worse than that. Labor costs, third quarter, rose 8.5%. People, like I've explained to you, with regard to labor costs and everything else, okay, we're getting hit right now with a second wave of inflation that is going to be worse than the last one. No surprise to you. I explained this before it happened. But I'm here to tell you, you haven't seen anything yet. With regard to what happened yesterday, okay, the Federal Reserve, all they did yesterday was lower their minimum asset purchases per month. They didn't really taper anything, okay? Henceforth, why the market, set new records across the board yesterday. No real action in the debt market or anything else for that matter. And this is how it's going to go. Inflation is going to hit us a lot harder moving forward. Again, what the Fed did yesterday, did nothing, zero, to prevent inflation from rising. As a matter of fact, it's going to rise faster. Again, why is that? We have a situation, you know what I'm going to tell you. This is economics 101. All right? Trillions upon trillions of dollars have been created out of thin air to prop everything up since the meltdown of '08. And now these extra bills are starting to chase the same or less amount of goods. Okay, and now those floodgates have been opened. Inflation is going to surge. Labor costs, okay, everything. Labor costs surging 8.5%. You got to be kidding me. Meanwhile, productivity falls 5% in the third quarter. Make that up. Make it up. Try. I dare you to do it. It can't be done. No one can make stuff up like this. I'm telling you. And if you don't believe these numbers, look it up for yourself, people. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, like I said, what a joke. What a freaking joke they're trying to play on people. Oh, we're tapering. We're tapering. They're tapering nothing. All they did was lower their minimum asset purchases per month. Minimum. There's no cap. They can do anything they want to at any time. This is the real government, people. The Federal Reserve, central banks, the controlling bodies of the world. The rest of it is just a shit show, and you know that. Let's move forward here. As I am doing this video blog, stock trading is start for about 35 minutes. Stock futures are higher, pointing towards records again right at the open. This can change, obviously, but that's what we got right now. Crude oil, higher by 2%. Again, people, the dip is being bought. Imagine Gregory Mannarino's shock here. You can't imagine. Gold and silver doing very well right now, especially silver up over 2.6% pre-market. Cryptocurrencies under some pressure pretty much across the board. So that's where we stand. The 10-year yield is slightly lower this morning. The dollar is stronger. The MMRI, which is really the key here, people. The MMRI is the key to understanding risk in this market. There's no better indicator to gauge risk in this market than the MMRI. And You want to see it in real time? There is a link in the description of this video. It's sitting at about 91 and change right now. Keep your eyes on that. Keep your eyes on crude oil. Nothing else matters again. We're in a situation, people, it's very simple to understand. The Federal Reserve is determined to continue to buy historic amounts of assets. Okay, the economy here in the United States it's beyond free fall. Okay, again, you want to go over some of these numbers just from today? U.S. productivity plunges 5%. Labor costs surge 8.3% in the third quarter. Make it up. Again, I dare you to make it up. Can't do it. No one can do it. It's and again, what are they doing? Turn on any of the mainstream, and they're parading out these talking heads who are trying to tell you, that our economy is doing fantastic and the consumer is strong. Again, it's a twisted reality. And these people that they parade out on the mainstream, they're being paid to lie to you. This is the propaganda ministry, people. You all know that. It's off the freaking Richter scale. And it really drives me crazy. Anyway, so that's the story this morning, people. More absolutely abysmal. In fact, the news we got this morning with regard to the economy, with regard to productivity and labor costs is actually worse than I even thought they would be. Okay, and you know me. I have been telling you for the longest time things are going to get worse. Well, I honestly did not think they were going to get this bad this fast. And this is nothing. This is nothing. We're going to see this get much worse moving forward. We're going to see inflation surge much higher moving forward. The Fed has done nothing, and zero. And they don't want to. I've told all of you, the Federal Reserve has no intention whatsoever to slow down the current pace of inflation. They want to create inflation here. They want to do it, and they continue to run their inflation creation machine. All they did yesterday was lower their minimum targets per month with regard to what they're going to be buying. Nothing. They did nothing. And I don't care how fast they raise rates. Again, like I told you yesterday, the Federal Reserve is running a very... Obviously, they are a criminal organization of the highest possible order. So imagine them lying to you. Well, they continue to lie to you because what they won't tell you, and I covered this a million times already, but I'm going to say it again. The Fed is not magical. They have no magical powers. They can't just say, hey, we're going to keep rates low. No, they have to get into the market and buy assets, buy treasuries, keep the rates suppressed. You're not supposed to know. Imagine for a moment. If any one of the mainstream channels were to tell you that, or they would parade out some kind of expert guest to tell you that's the way it really works, you see, you're not allowed to know these things. What I tell you is that things that you are not allowed to know. So I'm just so thankful that you're here because I'm explaining this to you the way it actually works. And I would be willing to bet that most of you don't even turn on the freaking propaganda ministry because it's all lies, propaganda, misinformation. It's out of control. It's out of control, and you all know that. Anyway, all right, people. So that's pretty much where we stand today. Expect the market to continue higher. All right, there's just no doubt about it. You need to be in this market. You need to be buying dips in this market. If you are one of my lions, you know what to do. You need to be trading this market. You need to be betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank, holding hard assets. I mean, everything I've outlined for you forever has been exactly right for years and years, okay? We are taking the opposite side of the trade while at the same time, okay, that means we're holding hard assets, we're holding cryptocurrencies as well. We're adding to our positions in both asset classes while at the same time we're riding the wave in the stock market. We got this covered from every possible angle, which is not going to lose. It's not going to happen. I told all of you a long time ago, not on Greg Mannarino's watch are you going to lose. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Like I say all the time, this channel is for winners. The losers can go anywhere they want to. Frankly, I want to help these people, but if they don't want to hear this stuff, good. Get out of here. All right? Period. The end. I'm out here. So I'm getting all excited and angry because some of this stuff is insane. We're talking about real people, as always, okay? Sure, we get these productivity numbers that are abysmal, labor costs skyrocketing, but we're talking about real people. Again, we have an economy in free fall. Absolute free fall. And we haven't seen anything yet. We're not even close to a bottom. Not even close. I'm out here, or I think I may freaking have a meltdown. People, I love you a lot. Please share this video, all my work. You know how happy it makes me to see a thumbs up here? And I always get thumbs down from a select few. I think they're probably, Federal Reserve presidents, or I don't know who these peak freaks are. But yeah, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Again, there is a little thumb down here. If you would click that and then share this video, I would be so grateful. So grateful. I'm out of here. See you later.